Hi everyone, Annette Kessler here with a new video tutorial, and today we are excuse me, at Paper Perk number 5. So this is what you have today. You can download it and then cut all the pieces and come back to watch what I make. I'm going to cut everything as well and I'll be right back. Okay, so today we have some really pretty flower shapes, tags, and some words with quotes about flowers and growth and blossom and things like that. So what I want to do is a little accordion that is going to be attached to my junk journal. So I have here a coffee stained paper. You can actually use any paper that you want. And I'm going to bring in my bone folder and trimmer. You can do this with a scoreboard or just eyeball everything. And what I want to do is fold the accordion while leaving a little margin, you see, a very tiny margin around the tag. So I'm going to align everything and simply score. And they're going to go from large to small. So I'm aligning the second one, and again a little margin and then score. Next one is this one. And when you cut them from the paper, they might be slightly different in size. That's why I measure each and every one separately. Although they should be more or less the same size. But nobody's perfect, and sometimes when we cut, they're not exactly the same. Okay. So what I'm going to do next, move this aside, is fold on my score lines in an accordion shape. That means that I alternate the direction of my folds. And actually I don't need this piece, so I'm going to cut that out completely. I always like to use my trimmer to make sure that I cut straight lines. So when you see something like this, that means you need to change your blade, which I'm going to do later. But in the meantime, I'm just going to get rid of those. Okay, so now I want to cut this entire accordion. First, I'm going to cut it in the size of my first tag. Keep this for future use. Okay, so now we're going to start attaching and cutting. So what I'm going to do is, I've inked the edges of everything. And now I can go ahead and attach. So this is my first piece. I'm aligning it with the edges. And I have 4 tags and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 panels. Now, this one is going to be attached to my junk journal. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to alternate and basically attach here and there. So what we're going to do is, next we're going to attach this one. It's the second largest one, like this. Now I want my accordion to go according to size, so I'm going to cut along the score line, leaving a little tiny margin like I did with the other tag. You can do this with your trimmer if you don't want to eyeball it. And then cut this part as well. So now, you see? So the third one is going to go on this side here. And you guessed it right, we're going to cut out the top here as well. So, I'm going to go along the score line. Will probably not be very straight. That's fine with me. And then along the other score line. And you see what we get? Okay, so the last one is going to go here, because this side is going to be glued. And then we're going to cut it as well to make it smaller. So align it like this, and then cut to size along the score line. I'm keeping all these pieces because I never know when I'll need them. Okay, so this is our little accordion. Sorry. Now we can go ahead and attach the other bits. So I want to make this a pocket. So I'm just going to apply glue on both sides and the bottom. Then we can insert fun stuff in there. You can actually use, for example, use this. This is slightly small. Let's do this. So, I'm going to take one of the sentences or phrases that I have, and then cut around it and create a little insert that goes in the pocket. Now I can keep adding my words. You can add other embellishments, photos, journaling, things. This one is going to be glued, so we're not adding anything. You can also add some words on top of parts that you have already, like this one, for example. You can add the word on the tag itself. So, and you can keep some of the words. Now I want to distress all my edges or add ink. So I'm going to do that and be back in a second. Okay, so now you see I inked everything, including the folds. And now I can bring in my journal and look for a page where I want to put it. So how about here? So we apply glue to the bottom of the smallest piece, smallest panel or tab, and then attach it to our junk journal. Now we have an accordion in our junk journal. Isn't that fun? Of course, you can use it in mini albums and scrapbooks, and you can make a card out of it. You can use it any way that you want. So thank you very much for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the little bell icon to be notified when I upload a new video, so you won't miss anything and you'll be able to follow all the tutorials and make all the projects. Don't forget to go to the Paper Perks group to download this freebie and all the other freebies that are there. I will see you next time.